Telegram from Army Headquarters, Mark Twain, New York. Would you consider a proposal to talk at Carnegie Hall for the benefit of the Robert Fulton Monument Association, of which you are a vice president, for a fee of $1,000? F.D. Grant, President, Fulton Monument Association. Telegraphic answer. Major General F.D. Grant, Army Headquarters. I shall be glad to do it, but I must stipulate that you keep the $1,000 and add it to the Monument Fund as my contribution. Clemens. Dear Mr. Clemens, you have the thanks of the association, and the terms shall be as you say. But why give all of it? Why not reserve a portion? Why should you do this work wholly without compensation? Truly yours, Fred D. Grant. Dear General, because I stopped talking for pay a good many years ago, and I could not resume the habit now without a great deal of personal discomfort. I love to hear myself talk, because I get so much instruction and moral upheaval out of it. But I lose the bulk of this joy when I charge for it. Let the terms stand. General, if I have your approval, I wish to use this good occasion to retire permanently from the platform. Truly yours, S.L. Clemens. Dear Mr. Clemens, certainly, but as an old friend, permit me to say, don't do that. Why should you? You are not old yet. Yours truly, Fred D. Grant. Dear General, I mean the pay platform. I shan't retire from the gratis platform until after I am dead, and courtesy requires me to keep still and not disturb the others. What shall I talk about? My idea is this: to instruct the audience about Robert Fulton, and tell me, was that his real name, or was it his nom de plume? However, never mind. It is not important. I can skip it, and the house will think I knew all about it, but forgot. Could you find out for me if he was one of the signers of the Declaration, and which one? But if it is any trouble, let it alone. I can skip it. Was he out with Paul Jones? Will you ask Horace Porter, and ask him if he brought both of them home? These will be very interesting facts, if they can be established. But never mind, don't trouble Porter. I can establish them anyway. The way I look at it, they are historical gems, gems of the very first water. Well, that is my idea, as I have said. First, excite the audience with a spoonful of information about Fulton. Then quiet down with a barrel of illustration drawn by memory from my books, and if you don't say anything, the house will think they never heard of it before, because people don't really read your books, they only say they do, to keep you from feeling bad. Next, excite the house with another spoonful of Fultonian fact, then tranquilize them again with another barrel of illustration, and so on, all through the evening. And if you are discreet and don't tell them the illustrations don't illustrate anything, they won't notice it, and I will send them home as well informed about Robert Fulton as I am myself. Don't be afraid. I know all about audiences. They believe everything you say, except when you are telling the truth. Truly yours, S.L. Clemens. P.S. Mark all the advertisements private and confidential. Otherwise, the people will not read them. M.T. Dear Mr. Clemens, how long shall you talk? I ask in order that we may be able to say when carriages may be called. Very truly yours, Hugh Gordon Miller, Secretary. Dear Mr. Miller, I cannot say for sure. It is my custom to keep on talking till I get the audience cowed. Sometimes it takes an hour and 15 minutes. Sometimes I can do it in an hour. Sincerely yours, S.L. Clemens. Memo. My charge is 2 boxes free, not the choicest. Sell the choicest, and give me any 6-seat boxes you please. S.L.C. I want Fred Grant in uniform on the stage, also the rest of the officials of the association, also other distinguished people, all the attractions we can get. Also, a seat for Mr. Albert Bigelow Payne, who may be useful to me if he is near me and on the front. S.L.C.